The next morning in the Western District, the guards were sweeping the area outside the house. Inside, Lu Fan and his elder sister sat sipping coffee. His sister exclaimed, "Wow, this is incredible. You just went to help the Mooring family, and you come back with the Dragon Mother and the 4 great dragons. Your territory is going to become a dragon breeding center soon." Lu Fan listened to his sister, paused for a moment, and replied, "Don't exaggerate. It takes a long time for a seed of life to grow into a dragon. By the way, while I was away, did the Ning or Long families give you any trouble?" The elder sister replied, "Oh, I completely forgot to tell you about the Ning family. Ever since you entered the secret world of the divine fragments, Ning Shuang has been coming here frequently to look for you." Hearing this, Lu Fan was stunned and said, "Wow, are they really that ruthless? And what about the Mooring family? They can't possibly just stand by and watch Ling Suhong throw a tantrum, can they?" Hearing this, the elder sister burst into laughter. Laughing, she said, "Look, you can't blame me or the family for not interfering in this matter. In fact, the main reason is that Ning Suhong always comes alone, and she only asks about you. If she can't find you, she simply leaves. Every time we see her, it really feels like she's here to seek revenge. But I didn't tell Moring Sheng about it." Friends, if you like the video, please press the like button. We will try to bring you new chapters soon. Just as Lu Fan and the elder sister were talking, a shout suddenly came from outside. "Where are you, Lu Fan? Come out and meet me." The moment she heard the voice, the elder sister took a deep breath and said, "Speak of the devil and she appears. Look, Ning Suang is here again." Lu Fan had no idea how he should react next. Meanwhile, Ning Suang was extremely furious as she marched toward the house. Even the guard standing behind her was frightened. Ning Suang shouted, "I know you've come back, Lu Fan. Come out now. If you don't come out today, I won't leave this place." Lu Fan was stunned when he saw the girl. Pointing at her, he said, "Huh? No way. Is that really you?" Ling Song pointed at Lu Fan and said, "Don't pretend you don't know me. Since you came to meet me, you should know exactly who I am." Lu Fan asked, "Did you come here to take revenge on me? And what's with the way you're dressed? If someone didn't know better, they'd think you're desperate to marry me." Hearing this, she replied, "Yes, you're right. I came here to marry you." At this, Lu Fan exclaimed, "What? Have you gone crazy? You couldn't defeat me, and now you're talking about marrying me instead?" Ning Shuang explained, "Because of you, I've lost the trust of both the Ning family and the Luo family. Now you have to take responsibility for me." Hearing this, the older sister interjected, "I've seen forced marriages before, but this is the first time I've seen someone threaten to take their own life at my doorstep." Lu Fan calmly replied, "Sister, don't misunderstand. I didn't do anything." Then Ning Shuang shouted, "Don't you have any sense of responsibility at all? You've ruined everything for me, and now you're saying there's nothing between us." She yelled at Lu Fan, "Either you take responsibility for me or kill me." As soon as she said this, she pulled out a sharp sword and held it to her neck. Seeing this, Lu Fan was troubled. He didn't know whether to laugh or cry. He was in such a predicament. Seeing this, his older sister also said, "Hey brother, looking at this, it seems like things are really bad in your personal life." To this, Lu Fan replied, "Oh sister, that's not true. Don't think such things. There's really nothing going on between us." Hearing Lu Fan's words, Ning Shuang got angry and said, "Hey, if I die here, how will you explain it to the family? How will you tell them?" Hearing this, Lu Fan became anxious and said, "Just leave. If you're going to die, don't die here. If you die here, it will only cause trouble." His older sister also agreed and said, "Hey brother, the eldest daughter of the family has always been very proud, and now she's risking her reputation for you. And you expect me to believe that nothing happened? Fan, something definitely happened. You're definitely hiding something." Lu Fan raised his hand to stop everyone and said, "That's enough. Listen to me. This situation can't be explained in a few words. The longer we drag this out, the more complicated it will become. The best course of action right now is for me to complete the mission for the Meng family first. Once I've finished my important tasks..." The older sister nodded in agreement. "Okay, do whatever you think is best." At that moment, Lu Fan unfurled his dazzling magical wings and soared into the sky, disappearing in the blink of an eye. As he flew away, he thought to himself, "What a strange mess this is. I should let her calm down for now. I'll come back later and sort everything out." But Shuang had no intention of letting him go. She leaped into the air, her figure flying after him, and she shouted angrily, "Lu Fan, You can't escape! Stop right there! A little later, Lu Fan arrived at the Murong residence in the Reed Pack area in the western region of the mountain range. As he reached the house, he noticed two men approaching him. They greeted him respectfully. Lu Fan, you've finally returned. Lu Fan began walking with them. They asked, How is everything in the dragon domain? He replied calmly, Yes, everything is fine. Everything has been taken care of. Lu Fan, please come inside quickly. The ancestors are waiting to see you, they urged. Just then, Ning Shuang appeared behind Lu Fan. The moment she landed on the ground, the guards immediately pointed their spears at her. The men accompanying Lu Fan warned, Hey, this is the restricted area of the Murong family. No outsiders are allowed inside without permission. Ning Shuang slowly walked up to Lu Fan and said calmly, I came here with Lu Fan. I am Lu Fan's wife. The moment those words left her mouth, everyone froze in shock. One of them exclaimed, What? You two were trying to kill each other in the divine realm, and now you're telling us this? Is that really true? Lu Fan replied coldly, Unfortunately, I don't understand what's going on either, but she is definitely not my wife. After saying that, he ignored her completely and turned to leave. The people standing beside Lu Fan glanced back at her once and said, Throw her out and close the gates afterward. Hearing this, she flew into a rage and shouted, Lu Fan, why are you ignoring me? Lu Fan pressed a hand to his forehead, looking troubled, and continued walking without stopping. After a short while, he stepped through a portal and arrived at the place where the ancestors resided. The scene before them was utterly terrifying. A massive blue dragon stood in the distance, its body wrapped in swirling purple and azure aura. The people standing beside Lu Fan spoke softly, Sir, you've returned safely, and you've also brought back what you asked for. Lu Fan extended his hand, revealing the item, and said, This is the seed of life you wanted, isn't it, dragon? The dragon stared intently at the object, then slowly spoke, Yes, this life force. It's extremely weak. My mother, something may have happened to her. Lu Fan replied calmly, Indeed, the Valley of Life no longer exists. The dragon stared intently at the object, then slowly spoke, Yes, this life force. It's extremely weak. My mother, something may have happened to her. Lu Fan replied calmly, Indeed, the Valley of Life no longer exists. Those words stunned them both. How could he possibly know that? The dragon asked sharply, What did you say? What do you mean by that? Lu Fan explained, When I arrived, the valley had already become a barren wasteland. The Life Dragon King and the other 4 dragons were trapped in a hidden realm. Outside that place, the world is overrun with invincible monsters. They keep reviving endlessly, and even wounded dragons become corrupted. The source of all this is likely an ancient god who has already awakened. Hearing this, the ancestor fell silent for a moment, deep in thought, as if wondering whether this could be. Friends, this chapter ends here. To watch the next chapter, please subscribe to the channel and press the like button.